Welcome to the Douglas County School District open enrollment process. We've landed on the district homepage. If we click on Enrollment and Open Enrollment, we will be landed on a page that provides a bunch of information about the dates for open enrollment, along with all information about board policy as it relates to open enrollment. We've got a frequently asked questions section, which will answer most commonly fielded questions. Once we're ready to begin, we'll click on Start Here.
After you hit Start Here, you will be redirected to Welcome to Open Enrollment. Scroll to the bottom of the page. Again, hit Start Here. Are you new to this Douglas County School District? No. Do you have a username password for Parent Portal? Yes. You will now be directed to log in.
When you click on engaged.dcsdk12.org, you're going to be presented with this information screen, which walks you through how you will format your username, password to access the open enrollment system. Once you've had an opportunity to review this, you can click on Proceed to Login. And don't worry, this window with information will stay present as a tab in your browser. So clicking on Proceed to Login will open up a login screen, and this will be our opportunity to enter our username and our password. Remember that you're going to structure your login as username at p.dcsdk12.org. Clicking Next will give us the opportunity to enter our password, and then we'll click Login. So now that you've logged in, you'll see any student that's affiliated to you. In this case, we're very interested in doing open enrollment for Lillian. So we will click on Start Open Enrollment on her student card. Once we've clicked on Start Open Enrollment, we'll be presented with all information about Lillian. Note that no information on this page is editable. If you would find an issue with any of the information up to and including the address, you would have an opportunity to click Student Information Incorrect. Doing so would be presenting you with an opportunity to see all of the steps you would need to take before you could resume open enrollment for your student. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will assume that everything looks great, and we will click that button. Having clicked that button, now we're going to be providing the district with the reason that the student wishes to leave Chaparral High School. We need to select at least one reason, and we can select as many reasons as we would like. Once we've selected our reasons for leaving, we'll click on Confirm and Proceed. And it's going to default to the region where the student currently lives, in this case Parker, but we have the opportunity to click into our other two regions, Highlands Ranch and Castle Rock. Because this student would be applying for open enrollment for next school year or her 11th grade year, we're going to only be presented with the schools that offer 11th grade. We can select up to 4 different schools. In this case, we will select 2 schools. For each of the schools that we've selected, we're going to get the opportunity to provide a reason that the student would like to apply. Again, you need to select at least one reason, and you can select as many reasons as are applicable. You need to do that for every school that you have applied for. Once you're satisfied, you will click on Save and email me my choices. The system will provide confirmation of that email getting dispatched, and then you will be returned to your parent homepage. Here we can see the 2 choices that we've made for Lillian. If at any time during the parent request window, running from November 1st to December 2nd, we would click on Manage School Choices. Again, it's going to take us into this review page. We could, if we wanted to, update our reasons for leaving, so we can add an additional one. And then if we confirm and proceed, it will take us back to the school selection page, where if we would like to, we can add an additional school. If we selected an additional school, we would also want to provide our reason for applying. And let's hypothetically say that we're no longer interested in applying to Castleview High School. If that's true, we would click on this trash can icon, and it would remove that as a school choice. Clicking Save and Email My Choices would send an updated email with your updated selections, and it's going to return you to the Guardian homepage. So after the parent request window has closed towards the beginning of December each year, you will receive an email about a week later inviting you to return to the Engaged Parent portal to review any school offers made by our schools. For this case, we're going to go to Lillian, click on View School Offers. When we do so, it's going to pull up a screen that looks very familiar to what you saw when you were making the request. Only now, it's good news. Rock Canyon made an offer. If that's a viable choice for you and you wish to accept it, you will click Accept. And please note that even though you accepted that enrollment offer at Rock Canyon, you will remain on the Legend High School waitlist. Legend High School may reach out to you during second round in the new year and make you an offer, at which time you would have that choice between Rock Canyon and Legend. Once you've made your selection, you would click on Submit. And that will return you to the parent homepage. All right, so now that we're back to the homepage and we've dispositioned the offers made for Lillian, we need to go down and see what offers were made for Melissa. We'll click on View School Offers. Doing so will bring us to her page. And here we see all of our school choices and the schools that made us an offer. In this case, Heritage Elementary and Sedalia Elementary were the two schools that have made us an offer of enrollment. Ben Franklin and Iron Horse currently have us on the wait list. Please note that we can select only one offer. Please note that when we selected Sedalia, it automatically declined the enrollment offer for Heritage Elementary. Please note that we've selected Sedalia, but we will remain on the waitlist for Ben Franklin Academy and Iron Horse. Those two schools may reach out during second round with an offer of enrollment. For now, let's submit this. And for Melissa and for Lillian, we can log ourselves out. Nothing else is required. Thank you for your interest in the Douglas County School District open enrollment process. We hope that these instructional videos have been most helpful as you go through the process. Remember that if you have any questions as you go through the process in any phase, you can click on Enrollment and Open Enrollment, and it will take you to an information page where, again, we have these FAQs that answer most of our commonly fielded questions. Thank you so much, and have a great day.